Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure everything's okay there. Can you guys hear me? Oh, why? Let me. All right. Hopefully that fixed that issue. Sorry about that. It looked like it was like really, really loud for a second, so I do apologize. How's everybody doing today? I forgot I didn't grab water. That is my fault. How's everybody doing? Hey, what's up? Looks like Alex dropped on in. How you doing, Alex? Thank you so much for hopping on, man. The Ass Clown, how you doing? Lila, thank you so much. Cheyenne, Ghoul Sniper. Let's see who else. VVV. Sebastian, how's it going? How's everybody doing on this fine Friday afternoon? Apologies, I'm not feeling my 100%. I'm a little bit oddly ill today. No, I don't understand why. I guess I'm just not feeling good. Yesterday I stayed up almost all day, waited to go to Spirit Halloween, and I went to Spirit Halloween, and I bought quite a few things. I posted a small shorts, YouTube shorts, to kind of give you an idea of what I bought. But I went and I spent a lot of money, but I spent a good little bit, and I am under the weather. That's exactly right. That's probably the term I should have used. How you doing, Philip? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Wow, Mel, how you doing? Thank you so much. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm glad to hear what you thought of Jeepers Creepers Reborn, by the way. That was really cool of you to tell me and everybody else. That was awesome. Doing good trying to sell an electric guitar, but can't find a buyer. I know for a fact I don't need no electric guitar, but I hope you find someone, man. Good day, Jordan. How's it going? How did it go, everybody? Wow, a lot of people are hopping on in. Thank you guys so much. I didn't expect a lot of people to hop on in all at once. Thank you so much. What's up, poor nerds? Hey, Alpha Nick. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Wow, there's so many people. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. We can talk about whatever you guys want, horror movies, life, whatever you guys are curious about. If you have any questions, anything you want to just know about me, ask away. I don't mind at all. It's one of those types of Friday Fright nights. I don't have any specific categories picked out this week. Last couple of weeks, I kind of had categories picked out, you know, like the Hellraiser movie, the new Winnie the Pooh horror movie, the new Friday the 13th that we're probably going to be getting, and stuff like that. Never seen Jeepers Creepers, but I heard the Reborn one is really bad. I have heard there's a gnat in my room, and I was no joke watching Dahmer, and I'm like, if I can kill it, I'm gonna kill it because I don't show mercy to that kind of shit. Cheyenne, that's so cool. Sorry, what the fuck? I like random subjects. Fright Night, same here, same here. Cheyenne, that's so cool. Thank you so much for hopping on. Hit that like button, guys. By the way, I don't know if I said that. Hit that like button. Barbarian looks good. I heard a lot of good things about Barbarian. I know somebody who actually saw it and said it was really damn good. Life, don't talk to me about life. Life, don't talk to me about life. Hey, Molly, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on. Wow, almost 20 viewers. Thank you guys so much. It means so much that you guys would hop on in here. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, Lila, how you doing? Thank you so much. Cheyenne, that's so cool. What did Cheyenne say? I went to the drive-in movie last night, saw Back to the Future 1985. It was fun, but I didn't sleep well last night after. Yeah, I actually was up like late last night all night, and then I stayed till 10 up until 10 in the morning so we could drive down to Spirit Halloween when it opened and do quick shopping. I watched the Dahmer series. I really enjoyed it. It was better than I expected. I'm still on episode 1. Don't spoil nothing for me, but I'm on episode 1. I do plan on posting episodes 2 and 3 next week when my Vimeo has more storage in it so I can upload. But I've been enjoying it like crazy right now, yeah. Not gonna lie. I want to see Barbarian mostly because Bill Skarsgård. Watched the Dahmer series. Anyone watched Midnight Mass? Thought I'd watch it before Midnight Club comes out. Yeah, I do need to do a trailer for that. Trailer reaction for Midnight Club. I knew it dropped a trailer, but I hadn't reacted to it yet. I did, Sebastian. It was good. Wow, look at all these people hopping on in. Thank you guys so much for hopping on in here. If there's anything, again, that you guys want to talk to me about or know about, then absolutely ask away. I do not mind answering your questions. Stick with it. You'll enjoy it. Hell yeah, I plan to. My roommate's reaction to Pamela Voorhees was she looks like a Karen. She kind of was, I'm not going to lie. She was a little bit of a Karen, yeah. I love Pamela Voorhees, man. She was a fantastic villain. I want to see Smile. Yeah, I've been really dying to see that one too. But there's also a lot of movies I still need to get around to, like movies I have not seen yet, like X. I still need to get around to that one, and a couple of others. You froze up on my screen. I have this along the diodes of my left side. You froze up on my screen. If there's any lag in the live stream at all, just know that my internet can be a bit of a pain in the ass in some occasions. So it's never by a purpose, it just happens. What will you do when you hit 15,000 subscribers? I'll probably do a live stream thanking you guys for all the 15,000 subscribers, and I don't know what I would do, honestly. Maybe we'll come up with some ideas what we could do for 15,000 subs. We're really close. We're like really fucking close, actually. I think only 400 more subscribers, and we got it. So it's going good. I've heard good things about Smile. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. There's literally a gnat flying around my face right now. I don't know why. I don't know why it's in my room, but it is. 15,000 pizza party. Hell yeah. I would be down for that. I would not mind doing a pizza party. I'm going to a paranormal investigation in the Lexington boat of Corpus Christi, and I am very excited. Hell yes. That is awesome. I look forward to Smile. I'm going to start watching Elvira's movie Macabre soon. I need to check out her show. I actually have not seen that many Elvira things. I've seen Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, but that might be about it. I'll join the pizza party when you hit 50,000. Smile looks good. Can't wait till it's out. I joined Patreon finally. Fuck yeah. Well, thank you so much, Ass Clown. You know, I was actually going to mention that. I did not mention that. Patreon, we've gained over 50 patrons now. So, like, I really thank you guys a lot. Like, seriously. Like, oh, I just got a notification, and it looks like, you know, yep, 5. Old Man Jenkins became a patron. Rosa became a patron. Mary became a patron. Deleted by this person, but I'm not going to say the person's name. And then we got Barry Harry. Hell yeah, thank you guys so much. The support means a lot, and it does help out in the far future. Thank you so much. That level of support is just amazing. Let's see. Hey, Trent hopped on into the live stream. How you doing, man? We have 8 likes, guys. Hit that like button if you're still in here and you're enjoying the content. I will continue to talk about what you guys want to talk about. I do remember Old Man Jenkins. That's right. You know what? Oddly enough, I feel like that gnat was just sucked into my mouth and I killed it, but I'm kind of happy in a sense because I don't have to deal with it flying around my face anymore. Though I'm about to throw up because that is disgusting. It's disgusting. Literally. I do remember Old Man Jenkins though, man. Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome though, man. Again, at some point in the future, if we start hitting our goals on Patreon, I mean, a lot of you guys actually have come around because you're like, you know, only $1 a month, which isn't bad at all. And the more people who join Patreon, whether it's $1 or $5 a month, it doesn't really matter. As long as you are contributing, I mean, we could probably do some really cool things in the future. And I'm genuinely serious about that. We could probably upgrade the channel. I would love to upgrade my camera. I haven't had the chance to upgrade it yet, but at some point, I would love to upgrade the camera, make it better quality. The videos. I'd love to upgrade the computer. I'd love to upgrade my internet. A lot of things that really would benefit from me upgrading my channel. And I definitely plan on doing that at some point in the future. Ghoul Sniper says, welcome to Channel Badass. Did you actually just become a Channel Badass? No, I think you've been a Channel Badass, haven't you? I could be wrong about that. But again, if you just joined, I do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, man. That is so sweet of you to do. Seriously. Thank you so much. There's an old jail here in Sydney, and overnight ghost tours are being planned, so I'm hoping to do one. Hell yeah, that sounds like a blast. Guess who's back? What's up, Birdie? How you doing? I'm trying to figure out what to watch in honor of Stephen King's birthday. Recently, watched, should I watch The Stand or Storm of the Century? I've only seen Storm of the Century out of those two, but I'll tell you what. Storm of the Century is a good time. I genuinely enjoy it. It's a bit of a slow burn at first, but it really is a well built up story overall. It's very creepy and unsettling. So I always recommend that one. Not a lot of people talk about Storm of the Century. My other membership ended earlier this month. Oh, okay, Ghoul Sniper. Okay. I felt like you were already one of them. So Abigail, what's up? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing on this Friday afternoon? And thank you so much for the likes, guys. We're almost to 20 likes. That means so much to me. Thank you. Just hit that like button. Thank you, Philip. Just hit that like button, everybody. Storm of the Century is on Hulu. Ooh, I did not know that. Hell yeah. Nick. Oh, what's up, Nick? How you doing? Dude, a lot of people are hopping on into the live stream. It's been a while since I've been live, so like I'm glad people are hopping on in and saying hello really quick. That is so awesome. Elvira rules. I need to watch more Elvira stuff. Mistress of the Dark was pretty entertaining. I won't lie. Thank you guys. How are you doing? Please, if you're hopping on in, say hello. Say hello. I plan on being at least live for an hour today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go past that. Again, I'm not I'm not feeling my 100% right now. I'm a little bit under the weather. I just definitely wanted to go live, especially now having gone live in almost 2 weeks now. I really didn't want to do that, so definitely wanted to go live at least between the 2 weeks. Can you do a revisiting of all the Halloween movies? I would definitely love to. I would definitely love to do that. Right now, I'm so busy doing the Dahmer stuff and everything. Let's see if I kick through the Dahmer stuff, and if I kick through the a couple of at least episodes of Ghost Adventures, which I do have the first episode of Ghost Adventures revisit up on Patreon right now. And not only that, but I also have the first episode of Dahmer up on Patreon right now. I do plan on and also if you become a channel member, you guys can watch those actually as well. So you guys can, if you guys become a member of the channel, then you guys can watch that. So yeah, it's been pretty fun doing that stuff. But if I have time, I will definitely consider on doing at least the first movie, the first Halloween movie, as a revisit for you guys, because I've been trying to get a lot of Patreon and membership stuff kicked out for this past week. It's why I haven't had a lot of videos up on YouTube, mostly trailer reactions. Is because I've been trying to get a lot of stuff done for the people who pay monthly and support my channel like that. So that's kind of what I've been doing this past week. You keep freezing up on me. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that, Philip. By the way, if I'm freezing up on you, let me know in the chat that I'm freezing up, because it could be my internet. That's a big possibility. It does say green, so I'm not really sure why it's saying it's freezing up on you. It says I've had good internet throughout this whole thing so far. Thank you so much, Reams. I appreciate the $5, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot, dude. Seriously. And I see you have a Kung Fu Dog sticker. Hell yes, man. Thank you so much. Hey, Reed, how you doing? And by the way, thank you so much for joining, Reams. I appreciate that. How you doing, Reed? Not freezing up in my end. I'm good on my end. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm at least good on some of your guys' end. I'm sorry if I'm freezing up on your screen though. Not freezing on my computer. Good here. Okay, that's good to hear. On the series with Peter Evans as Dahmer is out, I didn't know. You're not the only one. A lot of people were surprised that Dahmer was out like extremely fast. I honestly wasn't expecting it until like at least next month, but it just dropped. Yeah, glad I found you. You're my favorite reaction. Well, thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate that. There's in this entire world of all like so many reactors and still more hopping on into the platform. Like, we are getting a lot of reactors. And I was actually, like, sitting here debating that. I was talking about it to myself yesterday because I'm a psychopath. But I was talking about it yesterday, and I'm like, you know, reaction channels used to be such a unique thing. But everybody's starting to do them now. And people are starting to lose interest. As a matter of fact, some people think it's repetitive to see new reaction channels. Some people are like, damn, reaction channels are like the cancer of YouTube. And I've actually gotten that comment before. And not only me, but several of other channels have gotten those comments too. It's like, nah, reaction channels are just lazy. And unfortunately, there's just so many of them now that people are genuinely just not satisfied with reaction channels anymore. They want original content and they want all this other stuff. And I viewed my reaction channel as not a platform, but I viewed it as a sort of thing for people to enjoy, to kind of make them feel like they're watching some of their favorite videos with a friend. That's kind of what I wanted it to be in my eyes. Now, you know, it's just, it sucks. It sucks because, you know, there's a lot of good channels out there who are reaction channels who actually have a lot of good effort put into their stuff. It's just people just, I don't know what it is, really. But anyways, let's get back to your comments. Sorry about that. Mr. Ink, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Dan, how you doing, dude? Thank you so much. Glad you guys are hopping on into the live. Zanquiz, how you doing? You want to talk horror? Talk about the inevitable spiral of the human condition. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we're the scariest things on this planet. What am I talking about? You know, fuck horror movies. We're the scary shit. Nice thing about reaction channels are different opinions in the same movie and show. You know, and some people like that stuff, and that's what the videos that we come up with and put out are for those types of people. Not for everybody. They're never for everybody. But honestly, so is the Dahmer series worth watching? I'm only on episode 1, so I can't really give you that answer just yet. I would have to finish it myself, but a lot of people are already saying it's one of the best shows that have dropped, or at least series that's dropped in a while. Yeah, Dragon, you want to talk about horror? Hate to do this. I'm signing out. You freeze up every 20 seconds. Next time. Okay, Philip, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm really glad you hopped on in, but I do apologize about me freezing up. That is unfortunate to hear. But everybody else seems like it's talking like my internet is doing okay, and it should be okay because I'm, like, in green, as I've said. On Halloween, going to an hour-long haunted house with my parents. Hell yeah, man. That sounds like a blast. Hell yeah. Peachy hopped on in. How you doing, Peachy? Thank you so much. By the way, guys, hit that like button if you're hopping on in. We have almost 30 viewers and 13 likes. If you really want to show your support for the video today, hit that like button. Don't ask for more than that. It is very sweet and honorable of you, and it does help me out a lot. Thank you so much. I love react channels, especially yours. You are awesome, bro. Well, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that, man. Yes, it is. Let's see here. What else did everybody say? Ryan and Shane went back to Waverly Hills, and they used to use the Estes method for the first time. They found out dog's name is Steve. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I saw a really creepy and tense movie in the theater today called Don't Worry, Darling. Surprised how weird it was. I liked it. I like weird movies too. Are you dressing up for Halloween? Yes, I'm going to be an alien, hopefully, if my mask gets here. If my mask gets here, the guy, I don't know if you know this, Xenoquist, but about a month ago, me and the community came together and, well, more so them, and just donated a shit ton of money for me to buy a Halloween mask. And we straight up went to immortalmask.com and bought a Halloween mask. And yeah, it was awesome. And I ordered it. I'm hoping it's here by Halloween, but if it's not, I will definitely still do an unboxing, and I will still do a live stream with it on, no doubt. Been watching you for over a year now. You and Michael are genuine and great guys indeed. Well, thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate that. I'm sure Michael would appreciate that too. Never apologize, Jordan. I've noticed lags like this in other people's live streams, but I never hold that against them. Well, thank you so much, Sebastian. I appreciate that, man. Let's see here. I popped my Exorcist cherry a few days ago. Nice. I just spent my second year at camp. John Waters and Matt Deborah Harry. Oh, nice. Oh, you met them. Oh, nice. I'm gonna be Michael Myers for Halloween. Fuck yeah, man. Halloween Ends is coming out, so. And I was actually, I'm sure I've gotten a lot of questions. Why haven't I reacted to all of these TV spots for Halloween Ends? And bottom line, and be blunt, is I don't want to be spoiled on anything. I mean, I already watched the first trailer that came out, and I'm already seeing small glimpses of some of these TV like spots that they came out with, and man, I feel like they're telling too much at this point. Like, there's like 7 TV spots, and it's just like, stop. Let us wait for the movie to come out. We don't need to see any more. Let's just enjoy it when it comes out. Yeah. So I've kind of avoided all these TV spots. But that's awesome. You're going to be Michael Myers for Halloween, man. I got a decent Michael Myers costume. Fuck yeah, Master Ink. Yes. I'm wearing my Exorcist shirt right now. Hell yeah. I watched The Exorcist about 2 weeks ago. It was from the first episode of Ghost Files, and it was pretty awesome. They also bring in some of audience evidence. Really? Legion was featured in Dahmer. I also watched Hellraiser. It was hot. Jordan, what do you think about fake reactors? Yes. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna go, because I don't need to start shit with other reactors. Everybody is unique in their own right, and they do great in their own right. And I'm not certainly going to call anybody a faker. I don't want that to be known. I'm not going to call any other channel fake. They're lying to get views. I'm not going to do that because they're doing what they can to make a living for themselves. Even if let's say in the 1 to 100% chance that yes, their videos are absolutely 100% fake and they're faking these movie reactions and stuff, and they've already seen that movie, but they wanted to get the views. I'm not going to say they're faking it. I'm not going to lie, every once in a while when I see one of these reaction channels and I'm like, you really haven't seen those movies? Like, none of these movies have ever crossed your view or your path at one point in your, I don't know, 25 to 40, 50 years of living. Blows my mind in some cases, but I'm not one to say, they haven't seen that movie, because there are certain movies I haven't seen myself. But it always does surprise me when certain reactors are like, yeah, we're watching this for the first time. And I'm like, really? Really watching that for the first time? Wow. I mean, I've already seen all the Harry Potter, Star Wars, what else is very popular? Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future movies. And I can't do reactions to them because that'd be faking it. And I just can't do that. So I'm not going to call anybody a faker or a liar. That's just not my place to say. I understand if they're doing it and the reason why they're doing it. It's just I can't lie. So I can't lie about something like that. All right, let's get back to your comments. Hellraiser series looks interesting. I'm not sure, is it a series or a movie? I thought it was a movie. Honestly, when I first saw a teaser of Halloween Ends, I thought it was fake. Laughed my ass off. I want to watch how the movies in order. Yes, watch them in order for sure. Let's see here. I like a lot of people having listened to the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. Like people never having listened to the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, that's a very interesting one, isn't it? Like a film student hasn't seen Star Wars. Some are questionable. Yeah, I've seen some very interesting titles. Film buff, first time watching. I don't know, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or see a Star Wars. Everybody's almost seen Star Wars once in their lives, and again, I'm never gonna say they're faking it because I never know, and they would have every right to come at me saying I could have faked this, that, and this. But if I really did want to fake it, I would have reacted to Harry Potter, Star Wars, and all of them, and I probably would have been already at 100,000 subscribers at that point because I would have gotten so many more views. Again, not saying anybody's faking it because that's not my place, but it always does surprise me. It's more surprising. It's like, wow, that's really your first time watching that. Okay. And I've seen some pretty popular. I mean, there are some movies I have not seen until I was like near my 20s. Back to the Future for the first time. Watched those for the first time when I was about 22 years old. So, I mean, seriously, there's some movies I hadn't seen until later on. Sorry, let's get back to your. Hey everyone. Hey Edward, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on. And how you doing today? Sorry. Also, let's see. Heading out. I've got homework to do. Have a good day. Thank you so much for joining, Abigail. I really do appreciate it. I'm reading Jaws for one of my classes. I've never seen the movie. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one to watch. Hell yeah. Sorry, let me catch back up to the comments. I'm really behind. I'm sorry. I got into a conversation. Like people having listened to Queen Bohemian Rhapsody films. Hey everyone, I haven't seen Hereditary. It's an interesting watch. I'll give it that. That's the most I'll say about it. It's an interesting watch for sure. It's hard for me to believe most of these first-time reactors. There's only a few I trust. It's very interesting. Because again, you can't really talk about this, and I can't give examples without giving the person's name away, the people's names away. It's just one of those things. It's like, wow, I cannot believe that's someone's first time watching that movie, or like, and they're how old, and this is their first time getting around to it. But then again, it's not my place because I literally didn't watch The Nightmare Before Christmas until literally 2 years ago for the first time. Yeah, so it's just all about everybody's different. Everybody is different. Yeah, I think Dodoran is a real one. That's why I'm a patron. Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Whatever your reason is for becoming a patron for my channel, I genuinely appreciate that. Jordan's honesty about reactions is why I became a sub, and I do appreciate that, Francis. Thank you so much, man. I do. Same here, Francis. Also, yesterday, my drive-in theater put a Killer Clown animatronic and thought it was showing Friday the 13th. Oh, dude, I would love to go see that. I would love to watch Friday the 13th in a drive-in. That'd be so awesome. I would love to watch it. Imagine watching Friday the 13th, the franchise, in the middle of the woods on a giant drive-in screen. God, become a patron so we can do something like that. I like seriously, if we hit our goals on Patreon, it will happen. If I can hit my fucking my biggest goals on Patreon, dude, I will definitely. I want to get my own property, and I want to be able to fucking build my own drive-in theater so I can invite a lot of you guys to a drive-in and we can all enjoy movies nostalgia-wise. It only, even helping in the smallest way, like $1 a month, it will add up. People will start joining more and more and more. If you guys share the page and everything, saying, hey, this guy has some awesome goals. Let's see if we can help him get there. It's not like I'm going to put together like a GoFundMe. This is more of a thing that I want to just build up with the community, and I would love to do something like that. Back to the Future, I haven't seen until last night. See, exactly. So I'm gonna be cool. Yesterday they showed us House of a Thousand Corpses. Not my cup of tea, and it's not everybody. No, it's not for everybody. I love the movie. It's in my like top 20 favorite horror films of all time. I love it to death, but definitely not for everybody. I'm still trying to do a reaction right now, but I mocked up ones like Killer Clowns and Sid Haig's little Big Top because either I did it wrong or filmed reaction to beginning before they left streaming. Understandable. I'm sure you'll get there though, man. I was part of a drag company. Sorry about that. I was part of a drag company, and I got to play Laurie Strode in Halloween drag show of the Halloween. That's kind of cool, man. That's kind of cool. Let's see. I woke up from a horrible dream. Some girl was bullying me, and then I started choking her. A weird symbol was carved in the walls in the place we were in. That is pretty out there dream, isn't it? Hello, so good to see you. Hey, Shane, how you doing, man? Hello, good to see you. I'll be going to the doctor's appointment today at 4. Well, I wish you luck with your doctor's appointment, Shane. Absolutely, man. Oh, thank you so much, Ass Clown. That's $7 in chat revenue today. Thank you so much, dude. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's God, and I'm sorry, I'm stumbling again. I'm a little bit under the weather today. I'm not my feeling with my 100%. I'm a little bit like I'm a little bit warm, so I'm stuttering a lot. I do apologize, but that is Halloween money next month, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I really do. That wasn't a dream. I'm on break eating my to lo mein. Oh, nice, nice eating lo mein. Hell yeah, that sounds nice. I love House of a Thousand Corpses, but I totally get why people hate it too. Yeah, it's not for everybody. It's just not. Rob Zombie's work in general is just not for everybody. I've heard a lot of bad things about the monsters, by the way. Oh my. Can't wait to react to it. Adam hopped on, and how you doing, Adam? Thank you so much. Again, never apologize. Or okay, well, thank you, Sebastian. I appreciate that, man. I really do. And Wednesday, I bought 3 Werewolf by Night comics, 5th issue of Ghost Rider, and 3 Spider-Man comics, Tales of the Darkness comics, and Supernatural comic series that I found. There you go. Wow, you really you went on a shopping spree. I went on a shopping spree too. And a lot of people were asking me, why didn't I film my experience at Spirit Halloween? And to be honest with you, I was literally up all day that day waiting for them to open in the morning because, my dad had to drive my little sister to work, so he had to drive me because of my arms. So we were kind of we both went, and I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling my best. So it was kind of like, get in there. It's early enough. Grab the stuff you want to get for your living room and just get out as soon as possible. And I wanted to be sure I did it. I do plan on going back to Spirit. We'll see if I am feeling up to filming that day, but I do apologize because I did say I wanted to film there. It's just, and also we had a lot of workers walking around us and stuff, and they were like watching in case, we were up to something or I was up to something, and I genuinely just felt awkward at that point, so I didn't film. I was just not gonna film right now. So I do apologize. I know a lot of people were really hoping for that, but I just you know how it is. A lot of people know how it is. Oh my god, I might be possessed in metaphor of traumatization and repeated abuse. The world may never know. My ghost hunting torches are coming tomorrow. That sounds awesome. Congrats, man. That should be really cool. Dun, dun, dun. Jordan, you think Jurassic Park is in the horror category? I mean, there are some definite horror elements to it. Jurassic Park, the original. I wouldn't say it's necessarily in the horror category, but I can see where someone might put it in there as like a creature feature monster movie or something. I have to cut back on my screen time, working 8 hours a day. Computer, been messing with my sleep. Maybe it's a demon teaching me to stand up for myself. I'm a bit of a weenie. Also, the ending of House of a Thousand Corpses felt like it could have set up a sequel. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm kind of bummed out that they never went anywhere with, like, the Dr. Satan stuff. Like, they kind of just stopped that whole thing at the end of the first movie, and I'm kind of like, why didn't you guys do more with that? That was kind of really cool. Alien is basically a slasher film. Yeah, it has those elements in there. What's the movie you're most excited for this year? Definitely Halloween Ends. I really want to see how it ends. But if I had to give you more, I would probably say, oh, I mean, I'm pretty excited for Hocus Pocus too. I won't lie. Got to go soon. Need to charge my phone before I go out, but I'll stay for a little longer. Okay. Well, I mean, I understand completely if you have to leave to go charge your phone. Don't get me wrong, man. Again, I'll be on for about 30 more minutes and then I'll head off, but yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for the likes. We hit 20 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that level of support. Hello, Brianna. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Isn't The Devil's Rejects a sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses? Yes, it is. It is a sequel to House of a Thousand Corpses. I didn't like Devil's Rejects as much as House, actually. I know a lot of people actually say Devil's Rejects is the best movie in the franchise, and for me, House of a Thousand Corpses takes it. That movie has so much more rewatchability to it. Devil's Rejects is like more hard R, more Rob Zombie territory, where there's like a lot more. I would probably say a little bit more shock value in Devil's Rejects for sure. But will you do a movie reaction to Terrifier 2? Possibly. I'm just gonna say possibly for right now. I did see the first Terrifier, really enjoyed it a lot. I think it was like that. It reminded me a lot of the original Halloween, where it felt like the budget wasn't too big. They just focused on the story and making a creepy villain. That's kind of why I liked it a lot. And I definitely got to see the sequel. Yeah, Ass Clown, will you do movie? I love Devil's Rejects, but it's much different vibe than House. I agree with that. Just about to watch Dog Soldiers, the Great Werewolf British film from 2002. I actually own that one on Blu-ray. I still have to watch it. House is more of a fun watch. I agree. I agree. It's a lot more rewatchable too. Hopefully, you'll check out the Ghost Files. It's really funny but spooky at the same time, and maybe BuzzFeed Unsolved as well. At some point, I will definitely try to get more of those done. I just got so many videos to react to. You have no idea. I have to react to Overnight Channel, Sam and Colby. People really want me to go back to Mackie and Amanda and stuff like that. So, like, there's a lot I have to work on. So, like, yeah. Like, when you go live, like, how can we interact with you and have a conversation with you? Lets us I like when you go live. I like how we can interact with you and you have a conversation with us, connect more. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad that you feel that way too, because that's exactly the goal of me trying to doing these live streams and stuff, is to get to know my audience more. Love Dog Soldiers. Michael Hanaki probably made the two most disturbing movies I've ever seen. Funny Games and Piano Teacher. I mean, you might want to check those out. That sounds intense. Wolf Cop and another Wolf Cop must watch werewolf movies. You need to see, Jordan. You're lucky to never have had serious acne, Jordan. I know, right? Francis says it has a death curse, which he's right. Fright nights always do. I enjoyed your Ghost Adventures revisit. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Guys. I feel a lot of you guys might not know this, but I just posted the first episode revisit for Ghost Adventures Episode 1, Season 1. So yeah, that's up on Patreon, and if you're a member to the channel, you guys can watch it there too. So yeah, I that was a lot of fun to do, and I can't wait to watch the second one. Also, Andor is really awesome too. A lot of espionage, feels like more of a gritty Star Wars show than all the others. The acting and set design stand out. And you might hate me for saying this, there's reasons why I haven't sat down and watched any of the Star Wars shows, the Marvel shows, and all of that stuff. And I know it would get me a lot of views, and I know it's a very popular thing to watch. It's just I'm never in the mood to watch it. That's basically the bottom line. I'm not in the mood to watch anything that's Star Wars related or Marvel related. I just don't know. To me, I find both a somewhat overrated. I might be stepping on some toes there by saying that, or not really stepping on toes, but I hope I'm not offending anybody by saying that, but it's just not necessarily my cup of coffee altogether. Are you going to revisit the whole first season of GA? Ghost Adventures. Yes, I'm going to be revisiting the whole first season of Ghost Adventures. Yep. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not my 100%. I'm a little bit loopy right now. Ralph's origin story called Death Curse, the reveal he's Jason's father. That I remember that theory going around for a while now. Yeah, like Ralph was actually Jason's dad or something, and he was town drunk. And yeah, that was an interesting theory, even knowing I wouldn't believe it, but like it was still like, that'd be kind of interesting. You know what we need? A Darth Maul solo miniseries, the bridge between the Clone Wars and Rebels, that could have more horror stuff added in. Thoughts? I mean, Darth Maul, I think it's pretty safe to say Darth Maul was like one of the best parts of the prequel trilogy ever. And, he was just so badass looking. The fact that he had a double lightsaber, there's so much to it that just added, And I'd be interested. And I'm not going to say that like I have a lot of enthusiasm behind it, because if I had a lot of enthusiasm behind the Star Wars series or shows or movies, I would have been watching them a lot more. But yeah. Good to see you live. I first discovered your channel when you reacted to Bad Out of Hell by the late Meatloaf. Have followed your channels since. Keep up the great work, man. And thank you so much. You did not have to donate $20, dude. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you to do. Seriously, I have no words to express my gratitude to that. That's next level being a badass right there, really. Thank you so much. That's going to help out a lot. Really. Thank you, dude. David Mitchell, thank you so much, man. That fucking means a lot. I have no words. Thank you, dude. Wow. Wait, Meatloaf died. I did after his death, I did some reactions to some Meatloaf songs, and I gained a lot of subscribers for that Meatloaf reaction, really. When I reacted to Bad Out of Hell. Yeah, it still is one of my favorite songs of all time. I still listen to that quite often. So yeah, that was very sweet of you, dude. Thank you so much, David. And I'm glad you caught me live. I hope more people start catching me live too, because I try to go live every Friday, but sometimes they don't see it. But thank you, dude, for that level of support. We're at $28.74 today. Thank you. very successful live stream. And I do apologize if you want to talk more and I'm a little bit loopy. I'm a little bit under the weather today. I'm not feeling my 100%. I was up all night last night and I stayed up for most of the day. And I think that's what really got me not feeling good today. So, your room looks like one of Rob Zombie's rooms were, and I know, right? Yeah, with all the stuff in the background. Thank you. I actually will take that as a compliment. Wait, Meatloaf died? Yeah, he passed away. Yeah, he passed away. He passed away, I would say maybe not going on a year yet. It's a little bit, but he several months ago, yeah. So did Anne hike? What? Sorry? There is someone on YouTube that completely copies Sam and Colby's vids. It's called Hype Mike. He copies Sam's, you know, copies them. You see, I'm okay with people, getting inspiration from other channels. I've gotten inspiration from other channels, but you always want to throw your little own mix on in there, right? You don't want to be too similar to your people you look up to. But to completely copy someone's channel, yeah, it's not necessarily, it's a bad thing. It's not gonna lie. When you literally copy their channel. 2 decades and 2 years of catching up to me, I need to sit down. No, I completely understand, man. I'm sorry you did. I'm sorry you just found out that Meatloaf passed away, but yeah, he did. Um, Antonis, how you doing, man? Thank you so much. Hey, man, how you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining, Antonis. I really appreciate you hopping on in here. And sorry, I'm still kind of speechless about David hopping on in really quick and dropping that 20. That was very sweet, man. Sorry, I'm a broken record in some cases, but you can't help but just show your appreciation to people like that. Seriously. The actress Anne Hike, really? Really? Let me look that up really quick. I did not know that. Let me go ahead and look that up really quick, guys. Sorry. Let me see what all she was in. Oh, she looks extremely familiar. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now I know who you're talking about. I had to see a picture of her. She was in Psycho. She was in Know What You Did Last Summer. Yeah, that was pretty heartbreaking. Yeah. I think she was under the influence of something and she got into a car wreck. And yeah, but very heartbreaking. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Nicole jumped on in. How you doing, Nicole? Thank you so much. He is so fake. And one of they actually acted out an entire beginning of Sam and Colby's video, Witch's video. Really, they actually did the whole thing. Oh, also, I got the results this week for my stomach pains, and it's completely normal. Still have the pain, but it confuses me how the anxiety still causes my pain. Anxiety can cause a lot of stressful. Yeah, it can do a lot to your body. Did you see Jeepers Creepers 4 yet? I have not seen it. Don't spoil it. I would love to watch it and, of course, give you my thoughts, but I have not seen Jeepers Creepers Reborn yet. No, you did last summer. Yeah. Anxiety is a bitch. It really is. It can do a lot to your body. So, yeah, never underestimate it. I want to learn more about Doopies, Caribbean demons. It's kind of a stupid name. Doopies is a kind of a weird name for a couple of demons. Yeah, I won't lie. I can't spoil it if I have not seen it either. Okay. Yeah, I know one person who has seen it, and they told me it wasn't. Well, I'll tell you what they told me. They said it's better than the third movie by far, but it's not on the level of 1 and 2. It's enjoyable enough to revisit, is what I've been hearing. 3C Film says it's a bad film. I mean, I would say definitely, even after what I said about what my friend said about the movie, I would say go in with clear expectations, go into it, tell me what you think on your own, because that might, you're your own critic. So you might enjoy it like a lot compared to someone like a critic on YouTube or a critic on Rotten Tomatoes or anything like that. You might enjoy it more. Can you do a movie reaction to Orphan? It's best type of horror movie. It actually had me on the edge of my seat, and that's rare. I do want to do a reaction to it. I gotta find it. I haven't seen it yet. I will see if I can get around to it, though. Thank you. I remember when Anna Hike voiced one of the Toph's daughters in Nickelodeon's Legend of Korra sequel Avatar: The Last Airbender. Is it worse than Jeepers Creepers 3 or the midquel? I've heard it's better than Jeepers Creepers 3, but to be fair, that's not really saying a lot. I mean, it's easy to surpass that movie. Almost any movie can be better than that movie. So, as long as it's better than 3 and still enjoyable to watch, I'm going to be okay. That's all I gotta say. If it's better than 3 and enjoyable, I'm pleased. How long have you been live? I didn't get a notification. Yeah, YouTube sucks at giving notifications. I do apologize. I've been live for about 40 minutes now. I'm going to be live for another 20, so you still made it at a pretty good time. I've never seen Jeepers Creepers at all. I highly recommend the first one. Unless you're somebody who wants to stay away from the franchise because of the director, Victor Salva, I completely understand. I won't argue with that. But if you haven't seen it and you don't care about the people attached to it, all you care about is watching a good horror film, then I highly recommend the first Jeepers Creepers, to be honest. I'm going to take my mother hostage and we're going to watch it together. Have you ever thought about reacting to the British Hammer horror films in the 50s and 70s? I mean, I haven't thought of it, but I wouldn't mind doing it. Turning on desktop notifications worked for me. Okay, so turn on your desktop notifications. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather. And it might be better for you, so hopefully that helps. I'm not sure if that works for everyone else, but give it a try at least, At least give it a shot, see how it goes. Recently, my parents got divorced. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. That is unfortunate to hear. Yellow Rice Boy just got notified just now. Hey, Yellow Rice Boy, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on. And don't worry, you still made it at a good time. We have 20 more minutes. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Thank you. Hammer horror is some of the best. Curse of Frankenstein and Dracula with Christopher Lee. I've seen one of the Christopher Lee Draculas, and I really enjoyed it. So I've seen one or two Hammer horror films. I definitely got to see Curse of Frankenstein. A lot of people say that's like one of the best Hammer horror films out there. Yeah, a lot of people didn't get notified about my live stream. I tried to share it on Facebook and stuff, but even then, some people didn't catch it. So I do apologize. I wish I could fix that, but do you still look at the Discord? I do every once in a while. Yeah, I haven't in a little bit, but I will have to look back on it. Probably, you reminded me, so I'm probably going to look back on it today and see what all it says. New, how you doing? I'm sorry, my man, but Jeepers Creepers Reborn gave me a headache. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, and I completely understand, Not every movie can be a winner. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. If it does, then I'll tell you that right now. Jeepers Creepers 3 gave me a headache too. So I'm hoping for the best. I really am, because I really don't want it to suck. I'm just going to go in there with low expectations, and maybe I'll walk out pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I never know how far ahead I should post live streams to. Yeah, YouTube is not really reliable when it comes to notifying your subscribers, and I've learned that throughout at least a year now. Which sucks, because I would rather it just notify people, but it doesn't notify them. I mean, I had someone message me 10 hours after a live stream saying that it just notified them that I was live, and I was in fact not live anymore. By the way, New, thank you so much for hopping on into my live stream. What do you think is the most underrated and worst and most overrated Halloween movies? The most underrated to me is Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. I know a lot of people hate that movie because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it, and some people just find it to be a dumb movie, but I've enjoyed the hell out of it, and I never understood all the hate, honestly. And the most overrated for me would easily be Halloween 2, 1981 sequel. I don't understand why that movie was so loved. To me, it's okay. I don't love it like a lot of people do. It's just okay to me. So it's overrated, but people hold that one as like their second or like in their top 5 easily, almost all the time. I thought it was kind of boring that it just took place at a hospital. I think Trick or Treat is overrated. Did you mean like, now I'm kind of confused. Did you mean like Halloween movies as in like Michael Myers, or did you mean like Halloween movies as in like the season Halloween? Because if you wanted me to answer you on that, I would say the most overrated Halloween movie of all time is probably, I hate saying it being a fan, but Hocus Pocus is kind of overrated. I don't think it's like as amazing as a lot of people make it out to be. I think it's a good time and a really good family movie, but it's not like I don't worship it. So, but if I had to tell you the most underrated Halloween movie, if we're talking family films and stuff, I would probably go ahead and say that's a tough one. I got to think about that. That's tough. We have a lot of people hopping on in right now. Carolyn hopped on in. Phoebe hopped on in. How you guys doing? Michael Myers and Jamie Lee are both in Halloween 3, though. Are they? Oh. Oh, you mean the newest one, right? The newest one, Halloween 3. I liked Halloween 3. Call me cuckoo. Hey, no, you're not cuckoo, man. I love Halloween 3. I will stand by that till the day I die. Halloween 3 is a good time. Most underrated, that's a good one. Yeah, I agree with that, Francis. Most underrated would be definitely Ernest Scared Stupid. Yeah. That's a good one. I wasn't even thinking about that. I like the 80s Trick or Treat. You're talking about the Ragman one? I've been recommended. That one's been recommended to me so many times by like Stefan and stuff. I do got to get around to seeing that. By the way, thank you so much for joining, Carolyn and Phoebe. To me, the most underrated is Halloween Kills and Halloween 5, and overrated is Halloween 3. I would say Halloween 3 isn't really overrated at all. I mean, and, you know, to each their own opinion, but, like, Halloween 3 gets, I'd say, the most hate in the franchise, next to, like, no, there's some people who won't even consider Halloween 3 to be a part of the franchise, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one of those people either. It's so different and out there that it's not really a part of the franchise, because there's no Michael Myers, and it doesn't continue on the lore or storyline of the original Halloween in any sort of way whatsoever. So, I would say... Halloween Kills. I mean, that's a pretty interesting ranking though, man. I do like that. Hell yeah. What movies are you gonna react to in the future, Jordan? Any popular ones? Yeah, Hocus Pocus 2 is pretty popular. I'll be reacting to that one. I'm gonna be reacting to The Munsters by Rob Zombie. Those will be on Patreon, and of course, members. If you guys are members to my channel, you guys will be able to see those for $5 or more. Yeah, I do early access stuff for $5 and full-length movie reactions for $5. So you guys will be seeing those. I'm trying to think of what other movies I'm going to be doing that are more popular in the future. We'll definitely have to see. I can't think of any on top of my mind. Again, I'm not feeling my best, so it's like my mind is so loopy right now. What is Hocus Pocus about? Basically, it's about 3 witches who come back in the future, or like modern times, or current day, which is like, I think, 1990s, early 2000s, and they kind of wreak havoc on Salem, in a sense. Sixth Sense is way overrated. There's a movie that came out the same year called Stir of Echoes, and it was awesome. I've seen both of those movies, and I'm just going to say, in my personal opinion, I still like The Sixth Sense even more, but Stir of Echoes was pretty damn intense. Anyone ever seen Paranorman? Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I like that one. A Cure for Wellness. Torture scenes were awful. I don't think I've ever... no, I have not seen Cure for Wellness. Kayleen, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on into the live stream. Let's see here. Michael is the TV slot, and TV Dan watches in the bar, and Jamie Lee Curtis is the voice of the operator, and the curfew announcement in Halloween... Oh, okay. I watched 3 seconds of Hype Mike, and I want those 3 seconds of my life back. Stir of Echoes was great. I like Sarah Jessica Parker and Hocus Pocus, so I'll watch the second one for sure. Yeah, I mean, I liked all the witches. I think they were all fantastic. But yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker is probably like the fan favorite. An underrated one to watch is Warlock, with Julian Sands and Richard E. Grant as a warlock and witchfinder who travel to the 80s in the cat and mouse game. Oh, sounds interesting. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Home Alone is the best. Mine is Home Alone. The first Home Alone is my personal favorite, even the one I've kind of really fallen in love with A Christmas Story, to be honest. Warlock is a great, fun movie to watch. Well, past couple days have been rough, but trying to be positive. I completely agree with that. So I'm obviously trying to be... Nick Castle's birthday just passed. I literally thought you should just said Nick Castle passed away. I was about to cry. But just passed. Oh, that's awesome. And Stephen King's birthday passed too. This is the best live stream I've been on. Everybody is great here. Well, thank you so much, Yellow Rice Boy. I appreciate that level of support, dude. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. Peace. I'm gonna head out. Okay, Reed. Thank you so much for hopping on in, man. I really do appreciate you hopping on in and chatting it up with us quite a bit. Thank you so much, dude. You should watch Blood Diner for Halloween. I definitely have to get around to it because it was sent to me by you, I'm pretty sure. You sent me that Blu-ray, I think. I wish I had it that easy. Any plans to watch Sandman? Possibly. Possibly. I gotta see. By the way, hit that like button, guys, if you have not. Always a good vibes on a Jordan stream. I agree. There's a lot of good people around here, and it's just a good community. Yeah, this is a great community. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's what it's all about. You have the best live stream, bro. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I'm gonna get off here in the next 10 minutes, guys. I'm actually not feeling good, so it's pretty warm in my room. I'm just not feeling good right now, so I do apologize. Let's see here. I love Dream. He's a bit of a emo, but I like him a lot. I'm 9 episodes into the Sandman, but the first 5 are probably the best for me. I thought Sandman was well done. I heard a lot of good things about it. People were saying it's like an amazing show. I've been watching the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and I'm halfway through the 3rd already, and they are great movies. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys saw, but I posted my mask collection, my Halloween mask collection today. So if you guys are curious to see what kind of masks I have in my collection, that video is now up on the channel. If you wanted to head over there and hit that like button on that video afterwards, or view it and watch it and tell me what you guys think. John was a scary villain. He touched no one, was sold it as a threat. Jordan, you actually appreciate us, and we can't and that can't be said of all channels. Well, I'm glad that to hear that. Thank you so much. Don't worry, Jordan. If you need more rest, don't apologize for needing to stop the stream soon. It had the story beats of the comics, but changes a couple of things. I'm up to episode 7 of Dahmer. I still need to watch episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I've only still watched the first episode, but I can't post them anyway, so I'm kind of holding out until next week or so. I might watch them tomorrow or the next day, depending on how I feel, but we'll check out your mask collection soon, Jordan. Awesome, Sebastian. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, man. And again, thank you guys for the $28.74 in chat revenue today. That was meaningful. It meant so much, and it does help out, so I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And by the way, a lot of you guys became patrons this past week, which is crazy. I've had so many people want to become patrons and everything, and it's just so meaningful, and it does help out so much. Again, what American serial killer was the most creepy? I would say John Wayne Gacy for me is the most creepy. He was just evil to be evil. Piece of shit human being. Can't wait till season 5 of Stranger Things. Mirror, that's the best scene. Laugh my ass off. I never understood how a dog peeing fire can bring back Freddy. Yeah, that happened. That's right. I forgot all about that. Yeah, that actually happened. A dog peed and brought him back. Yeah, fire. Yeah. Creativity. To them, that was probably just a moment of creativity, but to us, it's like, wow, that actually just happened. Camp Creatures has gotten so bad. Ugh. More tolerable than Jurassic World sequels. The fact they made Jeffrey Dahmer like kind of hipster is messing with me. Was he? Oh, in the new show? I have to give it to Dahmer as most creepy. I'll tell you what, though. I've watched episode 1 of Dahmer, and he is if this is how the person really acted, yeah, very unsettling. Did you ever worry about getting diabetes when you were overweight, Jordan? Yes, I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. Absolutely. I always seem to watch a Nightmare on Elm Street movie before I go to bed. Thank you so much, Carolyn. That means so much. Thank you. $10. Wow, that means so much. $38.73. Wow, I did not expect this today. Thank you. You have great streams. I always support you, Daddy J, even if I can't always be here. Well, thank you so much. I always, even some people, even though they don't make it to my live streams all the time, I still kind of and picture them in my head always jumping on in. I've always there's one person who used to support the hell out of me back in the day, and her name was Crystal Warner, and she used to be on these live streams every single day. And she would comment, she would send me boxes of stuff. I mean, the support that she showed my channel is still I hold in high regards, seriously. And I never would have thought that would ever happen to me in my entire life, just to get so many packages, get so much, donations, just things like that. You never would expect. And I know Saza used to be on the channel so much too. She would be on here so often. And I do miss them a lot. I know several of you guys still keep in touch, which is awesome. Maybe one day, reach out to them and saying, hey, Jordan's live. He would love to see you or something. Because because those people, I mean, really help build my channel into what it is, which is just, to me, is a great community and a decent, I view it as a decent reaction channel where I'm honest and I give you guys my personal opinions. And no matter how blunt they could be, it's just a matter of just showing respect to everybody and having fun. That's basically what the channel is. So thank you so much for that $10. That means so much, Carolyn. The horror universe, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on, and I hope you're having a great day today. Will you ever make a horror game videos? I do. I haven't recently because of my arms. That's the only reason why I haven't posted any gaming videos or played any games recently, is because of my arms, my situation. But I do love playing horror games and stuff like that, and I love playing gaming stuff, man. It's so much fun. So much fun to do. I mean, even members have exclusive gaming videos that you can go back and watch, like maybe like 40-minute long videos of me playing Evil Dead the game. If I pay you money, will you stay alive until 1 hour and 30-minute mark? I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do and not to do with your own money. I will do my utmost best to go on for a little bit longer. I might have to take a minute break to get more water, but I will do my best to go a little bit longer if you really want me to. Cheyenne donated $3. Thank you so much, Cheyenne. I just noticed that. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means so much. $41 now. Thank you guys for the level of support. That is so awesome. Seriously. I still see Sada sometimes on Instagram. I do too, every once in a while. Yeah, she'll like my posts. She blows up my Instagrams a lot with the just likes. Yeah. You should play Hello Neighbor. I have played Hello Neighbor. Have you seen the new Texas Chainsaw game footage? I have not seen the new game footage, but I do know it's coming out. I need to check out that new game footage. Love your channel. Sorry if I'm not as regular as I would like to be. I'm just busy with my own channel. Don't worry about it, man. I completely understand. Don't worry about it. The horror universe does a lot of horror movie stuff too, so if you guys are interested in that, and he does a couple of reactions. So if you guys are curious about that, then definitely check him out. Let's see here. Has there ever been any other male Scream Queen since Jesse and Elm Street? I don't know. I got to think about that. Had to round up to $40. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for another $2, dude. That means so much. I think you already donated though, didn't you, Ask Clown? You didn't have to do that, man. You already were generous enough. I think you donated. I could have been wrong. I thought you did. Yeah, you did. You did. So you donated $4. Well, thank you so much, man. David donated 20. Carolyn donated 10. You donated to 4, and Cheyenne donated 3. It was very generous of you guys. Very generous of you. I have no words. Seriously. What's your most anticipated horror movie in October? Hellraiser 2022, Terrifier, or Halloween Ends? I would say Halloween Ends is definitely my most anticipated, only because I'm such a big fan of the first Halloween movie, and I just want to see where it ends and how it ends. I'm hoping they do certain things. If they don't, I hope they at least surprise me. Thank you so much, Edward. That means a lot, dude, for the $5. Wow, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Seriously. I wish I could donate more, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Never recommended. Never. It's never required. Francis donated. Oh, dude, thank you so much. We're at $50. Check that out. $49.53. I'm just going to round it up to the 50. But thank you, dude. Thank you. And to that question on Halloween Ends being my most anticipated, I would say Hellraiser is my second most out of those. It's raining. I love rain, though. Wish I could donate, but I'm currently almost broke. Once October hits, I will be back. Well, don't worry about it, Sebastian. It's never required. I hope they don't F up the new Hellraiser, me too. But the trailer really kind of gave me a lot of anticipation. I'm not going to lie. I think it looks fantastic. You should play the Hello Neighbor 2 demo. I haven't even beat the first I almost said Hellraiser. Hello Neighbor. I haven't even beat the first Hello Neighbor. I'm nervous with the amount of Halloween Ends TV spots there are lately. I'm not watching them. Same. It's funny that you mentioned that, horror universe. I was actually talking about that in the beginning of my stream. I was like, they are really dropping a lot of TV spots, and I have not watched a single one of them for obvious reasons. I don't want any spoilers. The first trailer was fine enough. I got the gist. I know what it's about. I know what's probably going to happen. I don't need to see anything else. I'm going to get off again. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, well, okay, Phoebe. Okay. Well, I'm glad you made it on my live stream. I'm glad you got to say hello. Thank you so much for hopping on, and it really means a lot. I'm glad you could do that. So, new Hellraiser looks great. I agree. I think it looks great. I couldn't watch the first Terrifier because it got really, really gory. It is very, very gory. Would Bruce Campbell be considered a male Scream Queen? You know what? Why not? Yeah, why not? He might as well be. Halloween has been rebooted so many times. Once by It was rebooted once by Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie rebooted the franchise, and now it's been rebooted again by David Gordon Green. So twice. It's been rebooted twice now. But technically, no, I would consider, yeah, it's a reboot, requel kind of thing, the new one. But yeah, if you count the remakes. Yeah, Halloween has had a lot done to it. We need more Friday the 13th. We need Friday the 13th sprinkled in there. If you don't know, Friday the 13th is my go-to franchise, horror franchise of all time. Got to go for tonight, but great talking with you, and I hope it feel better soon, Jordan. Here's hoping your mask comes in soon. I know, right? I'm fingers crossed, hoping so too. Yeah, David and Gordon Green did decide. You know what? I agree. And I know a lot of people still are mixed on his franchise. I feel like the guy's done a great job so far with the Halloween movies. I really do. Yeah, even Halloween Kills. I thought Halloween Kills was actually a really good time. And if you're a gore hound, you're probably going to enjoy the gore. So, I mean, there's a lot to take away from Halloween Kills. Regardless of what you say, there's a lot to take away from it. Would you count Return of Michael Myers as Halloween 3 instead of 4, since 3 is its own thing? In a sense, yeah, it kind of is. They almost should have just called it Halloween 3, because they would have remembered that more than Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, but um yeah, it's more of a Halloween 3 in a sense than, yeah, Halloween 3 is, but funny how some people are upset with a more accurate version of Pinhead, and let's face it, Pinhead hasn't been Pinhead for years. Yeah. I haven't seen anything past Hellraiser 2, but I have heard horror stories, no pun intended, about the more recent versions of Pinhead and the more later sequels that came out, yeah. The plan to go to Canada is halted. My friend in Canada, his entire family who got unvaccinated, finally caught COVID. Damn, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Hopefully, they don't get horribly sick, but damn. Jamie Lee Curtis will return in Halloween for 2042. I saw, there's so many posts of Jamie Lee Curtis like as an old woman. Halloween like 10 comes out and she's like very old. People say Halloween Kills is cheesy and really bad, but I don't think so. I think it's a really good film. I actually love cheesy movies to begin with. I love movies when they have a little bit of cheese value to it. I thought it felt like a 80s slasher movie. To me, it was fun. It was fun. I just turned my brain off and just enjoyed the kills for what they were. And it's not even a movie you have to turn your brain off. I think it's just exactly what the title insinuates. It's a movie that's called Halloween. People die. It's a slasher, that's right. It's a slasher movie. People were expecting, here's the problem. People were expecting and this is the thing about the Halloween movies, the new ones, is that sometimes they listen to the fans and sometimes they listen a little bit too much. And I'm tired of fans cyberbullying studios into making the films that they want to see, because I feel like that sort of can destroy a franchise. I mean, look at the new Star Wars movies. I mean, literally, the fans hated The Last Jedi so much that the filmmakers just wanted to play it safe and make The Rise of Skywalker, which was making practically a remake of Return of the Jedi and bringing back a villain that really didn't need to be brought back at all. I mean, seriously. So, and then of course, with Sonic, which, was a good thing in some cases, because that first design for Sonic looked really bad. So I feel like with the Halloween movies, the fans, if anything, hated the fact that the first Halloween 2018 movie was a bit slow and too much dialogue and not enough kills. Then Halloween Kills came out, giving the fans what they wanted. That was just all kills and barely any character development, and fans hated it even more. So I really feel like we just need to let the studios tell the stories they want to tell and stop giving the fans what they want altogether, because sometimes I feel like giving the fans what they want might spoil them. In some cases, I don't want to say spoil as like a term to be like offend anybody, but I feel like it can also give you the same old, and it might not be entertaining in the level that you want it to be. There's so much to it more than just giving people what they want. Antonis donated $5. Thank you so much, Antonis. You're a badass, man. Does the Dahmer show talk about Jeffrey Dahmer's actual crimes that he did in real life? It is a show about Jeffrey Dahmer's life. Yeah, it will show. And the first episode gave me that hint too. So I'm assuming, yes, it does do that. Yeah. Peter Evans is such a good actor. American Horror Story and X-Men. Cheesy horror movies rock at Killer Clowns. The movie is total entertainment, but it's very cheesy. That's a part of the charm. I agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine a movie being called Halloween Kills, but being anything but other than kills. Yeah, it made no sense. Like if the movie was just at like Halloween 2018 and just kind of more of story and character development, but not a lot of kills, people would have been pissed. It's like, why'd you call it Halloween Kills if there wasn't going to be like no kills at all? It's like that. Yeah, the whole argument with the Halloween Kills thing kind of is like, come on now. I mean, opinions are opinions, regardless of what I say, but still. Haven't seen Dahmer yet, but I heard Evan Peters is great in it. Yes, it does, Antonis. It's great. Yes, it goes all over all his crimes. I can't wait to finish the show. And more. We made $55 today, guys, in chat revenue. You guys are a bunch of badasses. Seriously. I have no words. Like, write a character, don't personify a sexual gender minority. And the ending was well done. There you go, Antonis. Everybody gave you an answer. Kaylin, I'm excited to watch Dahmer. I'm excited to finish it myself. I won't lie. I'm looking forward to it. This has been a really good live stream today. This has been a good one. Even knowing I'm not like my 100%, I'm feeling a little bit ill. Still been really good. Though the one thing I didn't like about Kills is the whole pushback of the soundtrack. It felt like shallow to me, honestly, compared to the actual soundtrack we got. Right. Okay, I have to head off here. I'm going to I got some stuff to do before my son gets here. Have a fun, guys. Okay, Carolyn, thank you so much for the $10, by the way, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you again. Really means a lot. Hope you have a swell night. It won't be much longer until I get off myself. I'm not feeling good again. I'm really kind of pushing through. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. Almost killed it for me. The Halloween kills. Yeah, they. To me, it's like. And you're probably gonna. I might get some hate for this, and I'm not meaning to offend or piss off anybody, but I do not care about the Jamie Lee Curtis character all that much. That's not necessarily why I watch it. And Jamie Lee Curtis made a video not too long ago talking about the Halloween movies and stuff, and she pretty much says, you know, the dynamic between Jamie Lee Curtis and this evil is kind of like why people keep going back. And it's like, no, that's not necessarily why a lot of people go back. It's not necessarily because of the Jamie Lee Curtis character or Laurie Strode character. It's not. That's not why I go back to the Halloween movies. The reason why I go back to the Halloween movies is to watch Michael Myers do his thing. That is why I go back and watch it. And to see how the story progresses, obviously. And I don't get me wrong, I like Laurie Strode's character. She's a great character. I'm just going to be honest, I like Allison a lot more. I think Allison is by far a better character. And this is just my opinion. I know I might get some hate for this, but I almost feel like Allison has more of a reason now to go after Michael Myers than Jamie Lee Curtis's character does now. It's just Allison is like become the new Laurie Strode, but in a sense, a little bit more badass. I mean, even in the Halloween Kill, she's like, I'm going to take a gun and go out there and help these guys find this guy and take him down. And it was just like, damn, that's badass. I'm just kind of getting tired of like Laurie Strode thinking it's between her and Michael. I just, that shit I never cared about. I never cared that they had a rivalry or whatever they want to call it. To me, it doesn't matter. It's just kind of something I'm kind of wanting to end. The whole Laurie Strode versus Michael Myers thing. And that's kind of what all of this has been kind of built up towards, is this whole rivalry between Michael and Laurie. And it's just I'm getting kind of tired of it. Evil dies tonight. I'm coming for you, Michael. Happy Halloween, Michael. It's just, it doesn't work all that well for me. Honestly, I agree. Michael kills Karen. Allison should be more affected than Laurie, honestly. Yeah. That's her mom. I mean, literally her mom and her dad were both murdered by Michael. So she has more of a reason to hate this guy now. And, you know, obviously Laurie Strode has a reason to hate him too. I mean, she got her friends killed by him years ago, and then now her daughter dies because of him. So it makes sense that she has a reason to kill him too. But like, literally, Allison is now kind of an orphan. I mean, she has her grandma, but an orphan because of Michael. So I'm just tired of that. he wants me kind of thing. It's like he's after me. It's like, no, he's not. That's not. And I think even the sheriff, the officer in the last one, kind of told her that too to her face. He was like, "It's not about you, Lori. So stop making it stop acting like it's about you. He's doing all this because of you." I'm just not a fan of that. I'm sorry to say, I'm just not a fan of that. I mean, when you see a lot of Halloween merch, you don't see Laurie Strode on everybody's shirts. You see Michael Myers for a reason, because Michael Myers is pretty much the whole reason why everybody goes back to the Halloween movies. If Laurie Strode's character was not in Halloween 2018, I don't think it would have done any less. Like, I don't think it would have made any less than what it did if she was in it. You know what I mean? Sorry, I know. They all know Michael Myers is out there. They were still living in Haddonfield. Well, I mean, Michael Myers was like, he was captured. They knew where he was. It wasn't like he was like running around and stuff. I don't know where Halloween Ends is going to continue off. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Honestly, I agree. Michael kills Allison. Is there a John Wayne Gacy show on Netflix? There is the Conversation with a Serial Killer, John Wayne Gacy tapes, which is on Netflix, which is pretty good. I think the Noda and parallels Dahmer in the bathroom, how many people have killed, trafficked in motel room I'm in. Is there someone watching me? That's kind of creepy, isn't it? I've been taking cold showers after I've recovered from COVID. I heard it makes the immune system better. Let me calm down before I psych myself out. Sorry, guys. Again, I hate saying sorry a lot. I don't mean to. It's just like it's almost like a fucking natural thing I do. Halloween Ends is set 4 years after Kills. Yep. And I'm pretty sure it even involves COVID in there, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're trying to mix COVID in with Halloween Ends, which is like, all right, what's going to happen? COVID happened in the Halloween Kills universe. That's crazy. Michael was wearing masks before it became a common thing. I still see people wearing masks, which I'm never going to judge them. I hate that when people are like, stop wearing masks. It's all fucking conspiracies and stuff. It's like, just let people fucking wear the masks. They're not hurting you. Michael got COVID and dies. Laurie is like the dude. I actually theorized that last year when they announced that COVID was going to be taking part in the Halloween's Kills universe, and I'm like, imagine if it took a fucking disease to kill Michael. A fucking seriously. See y'all later. Getting ready for karaoke. All right, Jimmy. Thank you so much for hopping on, man. I hope you have fun at karaoke. Hell, I almost want to wear a mask just to protect my soul. I know, right? My niece just had COVID and my stepbrother too. Damn. I know it's a bit weird, but I'm getting the 78 mask for Christmas. That's not weird. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's fucking awesome. Heading off now. It's getting late in the UK. Hope you feel better soon, Jordan. And again, thank you so much, David, for donating, man. And I'm glad to see you here. I don't think you actually commented all that much, man. But I really appreciate you hopping on here and donating 20, dude. That was meaningful. You didn't have to do that. Like, seriously, man, from the bottom of my heart, you didn't have to do that, dude. You're a badass. Seriously. And I will try to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too, man. I still wear a mask in my immune compromised. Yeah, I don't blame you. Michael didn't wash his hands. That's right. He didn't wash his hands. I agree to each of their own. Wear a mask or don't. Whatever makes you feel safe. Whatever makes you happy, just do it. I wear a mask just depending on where I'm at. Yeah, depending on where you're at. Yeah, it makes sense. Michael's hands are so dirty. LOL. Thank you guys for all of you guys who donated to the channel today. It means like the world to me. I don't wear unless I don't wear useless face diapers anymore. Hey, I don't blame you. They're not for everybody. They're not for everybody. If you feel safer wearing them, then let people wear them. They're not hurting you. They're not, that's how I view it. They're not hurting you. Just let people do what makes them feel safe. I picture Jason and Michael ass-slinging to each other. Yeah, it is getting pretty late here too, actually, now that I look at it. It's like almost 7 o'clock. I want to learn ASL and the Braille. I feel it's my calling. I don't think I've ever recovered fully from COVID. It's been almost 2 years. Isn't that crazy? We've been in this pandemic for almost going on 3 years now, or no, it's been almost 2 years now since we started this pandemic. I got to go now too. Jordan, be better soon. Oh, well, thank you so much, Cheyenne, and thank you so much for the donations. That was very sweet of you to do. You didn't have to do that. I talk too much and I need my wake. I need a new way of communicating. My sister has post-COVID symptoms. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've necessarily had COVID indirectly, but I'm surprised I haven't, honestly. If he dies to a disease, that would be dumb. I think he should get chopped off, chopped up by Lori because they chopped almost all his fingers off. I honestly, I don't want Lori to be the one to kill him. I do not want Lori to be the one to kill him. I know that might be a pissy answer, but I feel like that would be playing it too safe. I think, oh, of course she's the one, of course, who has to kill him, and then I feel like honestly, I hope they do a ballsy ending. I really do. I don't want it to be that simple. It's gonna. We'll just have to wait and see. It's not much longer, and it'll come out. I had COVID in April and for like 2 weeks, and I felt it was awful. I wanted to be sick all the time. I couldn't taste. My throat was dying. It was horrible. I've heard horror stories of COVID. I don't want her to kill him either. I have to go get dinner. Feel better, Jordan, and night, everyone. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here in a few minutes because I'm also really hungry. And again, I'm not feeling that good, so I want to go get some water and drink some water and stuff. But I definitely want to come live today, talk to you guys, let you guys know I'm still here. Don't worry. Halloween's like One Piece. It never ends. Don't ever trash One Piece in my presence again. I love that One Piece is still going. I love that One Piece is still going, man. And I was just joking. But the fact that it's still going, and you know what? You could say whatever you want about One Piece. It's too long and everything, but at least it didn't like end a good series and then reboot it with some shitty ass sequel. Sorry. Like seriously, Dragon Ball, some people love Dragon Ball Super. It's not on the level of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball in my opinion. A lot of people enjoy Boruto, but yet Boruto is not that great. At least One Piece is still going and still telling a very decent story, in my personal opinion. It's pretty damn heartfelt, too. And actually has a lot of relatability to today's world, so. One Piece is still going, that's right. I feel like One Piece, once it ends, it's over. There is no sequel. I feel like One Piece, the story, once it ends, it's over. Because it's so long, and that's like, that guy spent his whole life coming up with this idea and putting this idea out there. And I gotta say, it's very creative, very, very well. It's a well-made world. What took Autumn so damn long? I know, dude, if leaves are already falling outside, it's pretty good. You would have forcefully take off Michael's mask for him to catch COVID and die. He did have his mask taken off in the last movie. Maybe he caught COVID because of that. But anyways, I mean, so many great animes have ended, yet they've had sequels or prequels that just, in comparison, are just not nearly on the level. But at least One Piece has still kind of kept its, mobility. I mean, it's kept it's definitely still going strong. That's what I'll say. It's going strong right now. So, and people want Boruto to end. So, I mean, it's seriously. But One Piece, people are just loving it. Watch at the end of Ends, we'll find out it was all a dream. That would piss me off. I would hate that sort of ending. Such a cop-out ending. Oh yeah, Lori wakes up from like a fucking coma from the first movie. She went into a coma or something. And yeah, everything was just a dream. Fuck that. I'd be so pissed I'd probably walk out of the movie. No joke. I'd be like, that was not what I wanted to see. And I would get up and walk straight out of the movie. Like if that, I know Jamie Lee Curtis about a year ago said, not a year ago, but she said Halloween Ends was going to piss off a lot of people. If that's how they pissed off us, if that's how they pissed off the community, the Halloween community, I would be literally, I'd piss on the Blu-ray. I'd buy the Blu-ray just to piss on it. No joke. How could she dream all of that? People are not awake in a coma. It's stupid. What have I missed? Not much, Pyro God. Not much at all. How you doing? You were there. You were there. All of you were there. Like Dreaming, Allison, Karen, Ray, Michael returning, and Doctor like Loomis. I'd burn my merchandise. I'd be so fucking pissed. It was all a dream. Yep, you've been asleep for 40 plus years. No matter what they do, people are going to be pissed off. You cannot please everybody. No, that's true. But if you really wanted to piss them off, turn everything that's happened from the past two movies into one giant dream. Never happened. Wow. Yeah, Baruto was meant to me, and had always wanted to understand more about it, the light and the dark jutsu. Kakashi was about to get into it, but then it cut him off. Does Donald Pleasance haunt the Myers house? That'd be interesting. I really don't know what I would do if that's how they end it. I don't know what I'd do. I know I'd walk out of the theater. I know that much. I'd be like, okay, what a big waste of my time. That's what I would say. Big waste of my time. These past few years, and this is what it built up to. How would this work though? How did she dream the kills flashbacks? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. The mind can work in some weird ways. Iron Bar, I just came back from my live show. It's almost 2. I'm glad that you were still streaming. Iron Bar, well, thank you so much for hopping on in, man. I really appreciate that. By the way, hit the like button if you're just hopping on in here and haven't hit the like button already. We're almost to 30 likes. And we made $54.53 in chat revenue today, guys. You guys were a bunch of badasses. So I do appreciate that level of commitment and support. But yeah, with Baruto, they had a lot of great ideas, but they kind of just threw them out the window. Yeah. They shouldn't just release Halloween 3 and call it Halloween Ends. They should just, just re-release it and call it Halloween Ends. There you go. That would work. Honestly, I would love to see a reboot of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I'm not going to lie. I think to make a sequel to that, like a requel for Halloween 3 would be dope. She literally saw Michael fall and die from the balcony. There's no way she could dream that up. Well, technically, Michael didn't die when he fell out of the balcony. He just landed on his back and got back up and walked away. But you're right. You're right. I mean, it overall was just a theory. Like, I mean, it was just like, wow, if they literally tried to pull that shit at the last minute, that's why it would piss people off. Then yeah, but like, definitely it wouldn't make no sense at all. So I agree with you on that part. It would not make any sense. It would piss off a lot of hardcore fans. And yeah. Do you think Halloween Ends is going to be more gory than the others? No. I think it was actually even said it wasn't going to be as gory as the others. I think Halloween Kills was definitely the most gory. But Halloween Ends is definitely going to be a little bit more laid back. Allison becomes the new Michael. They try to pull a fucking... they try to pull oh my god, what's her name? Jamie. They try to pull a Jamie on us, Halloween 4 Jamie, where she's like at the end of the movie holding a knife. And then the cop is like yelling no at her, pointing his gun and everything. Please no. We don't need another Michael. Once this Michael dies, I think if he dies in this movie, that should be it. But they're already hinting at a copycat killer in this next one, so I'm curious to see what they do with that. I shot him 6 times. I shot him in the heart. He's not human. Oh my god. Bam! Got that guy. Sorry about that. Imagine if the franchise just ends in Allison being evil and no more movies. God, that sounds like a nightmare. That right there. That's just it's all been a dream, but it's a Busta Rhymes dream. Oh fuck. Yeah, it all goes back to Busta Rhymes from Resurrection. The Jamie actress was absolutely amazing. You know, yes. Oh, Daniel Harris. Yeah, she was fantastic as Jamie in those movies for sure. One of the best parts, actually. I think she is one of the most underappreciated child actors of all time. She does not get talked about enough. He's still live, LOL. Yes, I'm still alive. Did someone ask that? Sorry about that. If I missed your comment, sorry. I am still alive, everybody. For the time being. I will be getting off here in a few minutes, though, but I'm live right now. Stephanie, I can't stay long. A 10-minute break at work. Don't worry. I completely understand. I'm going to be getting off myself, but thank you so much for hopping on in. I want to make it known one more time. Thank you guys for the donations today, and thank you for the likes on the video. That means so much. And I do repeat myself when it comes to thanking my audience, because that is how I work. Michael is balding. Probably. No, he is. Yeah, he is. I think it's safe to say James Jude Courtney will also go down as like the best Michael Myers, I think, after Ends, no doubt. I mean, he's had 3 movies as the character, which I think is the longest time anybody has gone playing him in any of the Halloween franchise. So honestly, there's so many ways Halloween Ends could end, with loads of ways they could piss us off. Exactly. Halloween Kills is very mixed, like very mixed. Like I would say 50% of people love it, 50% of people hate it. It's one of those. And I'd say the majority love the first Halloween 2018, but yeah. That's how I would say it. Yeah. I'm gonna go back and refresh myself a little bit. I would say Halloween and like Halloween 2018, most of everybody likes that movie a lot and loves it. Then Halloween Kills is very mixed. You got people who hate it and people who love it. And then you have Halloween Ends, which I'm hoping more people love it than hate it. If Michael dies, how will he die? If Michael dies in a movie, it's going to be a decapitation or shot in the head. If he dies, that's how it's going to be done, more than likely. I don't think he's going to die, though. I think that's where she's thinking it's going to piss people off, is because Jamie Lee Curtis's character is going to die, I'm thinking, and then Michael is going to walk out alive. I think it's not going to be the ending people were expecting. I don't think it's going to be a happy ending. Didn't they change the actor every movie? For the original franchise, yeah, they would change him mostly throughout the entire, I mean, with different actors. I know the one who played him in Halloween 4 came back and played him again in Halloween 6, but yeah, they definitely changed him out several times. This one has been the same Michael Myers, though, throughout every movie. I'm balding. My hairline is receded at least 3 to 4 inches. I look so dumb. Don't say that, man. It happens to a lot of people. It happens. If Michael dies, it would piss me off more than Laurie. I agree with that. I agree. I think that would be a lot of the fans, too. I think it's actually going to piss them off if Michael dies instead of Laurie. Thank you so much, Alpha Nick, dude. You didn't have to donate $5. Thank you, dude. We're at almost $60, $1 away. Wow, thank you, dude. Hell yeah. I really appreciate that. We've had a lot of donations today, and I'm just going to say thank you, because you didn't have to do that. You guys don't have to go that far for me. So it's okay. You guys support me enough, but seriously, that means a lot. It's got a death curse. That's right, Alpha. That is right. It does. But yeah, I think, yeah, a lot of people don't realize. I think it would piss off a lot more people if Michael dies instead of Laurie. I think Michael will die or both of them die. That's my guess. I think it's a definite that Laurie Strode's going to die in this movie. I think that's it's going to happen. I feel like it's... We'll see. I mean, we can theorize all day, but we'll see how it ends, because like I think it's going to be a little bit... I think it's going to be a shocker, for sure. I don't think anybody's going to expect what's going to happen. And I'm okay with that. I love surprises. I love movies that take risks. If Michael dances with the Taker, he will rest in peace. If they kill Michael, they should do it in a way that's respectful to him and the franchise. I agree. 100%. If they kill him, they need to be respectful. They need to do it in a cool way. He needs to be badass. I mean, the guy is an icon, so he doesn't need to be treated like shit. You know, one of my fears was when I found out that there was going to be a copycat killer in this movie. I'm hoping, like, the movie doesn't start out with Michael Myers dying and then they try to pass off this new guy as Myers. If they do that, man, I'm going to be so pissed off. If Michael dies, it would be another H2O. Did you get the alien mask yet? It has not come in yet. No, I have not gotten it yet. I haven't received any emails about it yet or anything like that. I'm hoping it gets here before Halloween. There's no guarantee, but if it does, of course, I will do an unboxing and I will try it on for you guys on a video for sure. So, yeah, they will kill the copycat instead of Michael. That actually would not surprise me. But he has to die because it's Halloween Ends and they can't carry on because it's a trilogy. Well, here's the thing about Hollywood, is if a lot of this comes in money, then most of the time franchises don't really end. And what it could mean by ends, it could mean a lot of things by ends. I mean, it could be just saying Halloween end, like, sorry, I need water, but it could just mean that the Strode family timeline could end. They could be talking about the Strodes dying out, and that could be the end of. That's why it's called Halloween Ends. It doesn't necessarily mean Michael Myers is going to die. It could mean a bunch of things. Like maybe Michael's time in Haddonfield ends in this movie, and maybe he just moves on to different things. I mean, who knows? We'll have to wait and see the movie, but it could mean a lot of things. It's the end of the Laurie Strode and Michael saga. Yeah, that's basically what it is. That you said it better than me. Again, I'm not feeling good right now, so I couldn't say it better, but it's the end of the Laurie Strode Michael Myers saga. Their confrontation with each other is going to end in this movie. Whether it's Michael dying or Laurie dying or both of them dying, it's going to end. Do you think they'll make more timelines? I mean, movies in this timeline. That's hard to say. I would almost have to like see the new one to actually give you that answer. If they try to do it without Michael, I don't want to see it. I'm just going to be honest. If they try to continue the franchise without Michael Myers, like the Shape himself, I do not want to see it. So true, it can mean so many different things. Exactly, it can mean a lot of things. By the way, thank you so much for the $1.49, Francis. You badass, you. You brought us to $61.02, almost $100 today, guys. Almost $100. That's $100 I didn't have in my pocket. Thank you. I'm going to watch Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends on Halloween with my friend. Fuck yeah, it's a great way to spend Halloween. Hell yeah, man. But whether do I think they would make more movies in this timeline is a very hard answer to give right now. Nuclei, yo, I don't have much time, but I thought I'd join the stream anyways. Well, I appreciate you hopping on into the stream always, man. Thank you so much. And don't worry, because I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm not feeling that great today, so I'm going to probably get off here in a bit and go get some water and probably take it easy. To me, I kind of think Ends is a little bit of a cliche title. I mean, in a sense, probably. In a sense, yeah. I mean, it's not a bad title. I like it. People hated the Halloween Kills title, and I'm like, I kind of dig it. Halloween does kill. I mean, let's face it. But I've liked the titles so far. The only one I'm not a big fan of is the Halloween 2018 one. It's just called Halloween. I feel like they could have done better, but it is what it is. Yeah, I kind of have to go now. Left my up, but I have a good day. Well, thank you, Nuclei. I appreciate that, man. How about we have a great day yourself? Michael Myers could just take control of someone as a ghost on Halloween from some teenagers messing with the Ouija board. That is one hell of a leap, though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if they that is a hell of a leap if they wanted to try to make it work. Gotta go. See you later, and thanks for the memories. Well, thank you, Pyro God. I appreciate that. Thank you for hopping on into my live stream tonight, man. H2O is a horrible title. I'm not a big fan of that title. It kind of just makes me think of water. Which, speaking of water, yeah, they could have called Halloween 2018 Halloween Returns. I thought the same thing. Halloween Returns would have been a better title than just Halloween, yeah. Maybe they could continue with the family tree going back years and years. Maybe there was a killer in the family dating back generations. It's an idea. It's an idea, for sure, Stephanie. I dig all the theories and ideas. I mean, they're not bad. But, okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head off here. It was really fun to chat. I'm really thankful for all Halloween water. I'm really thankful for the donations, the likes. I mean, seriously, you guys are badasses. I really do appreciate you, every single one of you. So I'm going to go ahead and head off here. Thank you guys so much for becoming patrons and members to my channel. You guys are getting a lot of exclusive content, including Dahmer and Ghost Adventures revisits. So, I mean, there's a lot coming out. But I am not feeling good. I'm going to go ahead and head off here, get my water, and chill out for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining Yellow Rice Boy, Francis, Stephanie, Mike, Nuclei, Francis, Horror Universe, Ghoul. Thank you guys for hopping on in, joining me on this live stream. It meant so much to me. And almost to get $100 in this live stream was just so meaningful and so heartfelt of you guys to do. So I really appreciate it. You guys are badasses, of course, and I will, of course, check you guys out in the next video. So please do take care. You will probably see me live next week, too, so. All right, guys. Hopefully by then I'm feeling a lot better. So, okay, guys, take care and keep it retro. Holy shit, Michael. We made it to We Slaughtered Barbecue, the epitome and the purpose of our trip is to make it to this area.
Oh yes. Food and cattle.
Yep. I just noticed, is that a cemetery way over there, or are those cattle?
No, I think that is a small cemetery.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool and creepy.
That thing is massive, but there's not just that one. There are spiders literally
There's
everywhere.
one there. There's one there. There's one over there. And then there's this one here.
Dude, they're everywhere on the
Oh, they're all
property.
huge.
It's
Oh,
cool.
there's one there.